right, boom. Yo, YouTube, what's good? It's your boy Eli So Fly back with another reaction, man. And today we are reacting to a video titled "The Most Toxic Woman Ever." Let me know who you think the most toxic woman ever is down below in the comments before the video even starts. Leave a like, subscribe, tap into the other channels. Join us live on the Twitch. And let's get into it.
Will you marry me? Mary Jane!
I already expressed my love for Spider-Man in my previous video. But what I didn't tell y'all is there's one character from the Spider-Verse that I absolutely despise. Solely because of how much they put Peter Parker through. It's not any diabolical evildoers like Green Goblin, Carnage, or worst of all, The Wall. But possibly worse, Mary Jane Watson from the 2002 Spider-Man movie. You're probably wondering why? Why? What did she do that could be?
I'm not gonna cap. I'm not gonna cap, chat. I just watched this movie yesterday. When getting my hair braided. I'm not gonna lie. While I was sitting there watching, I'm literally sitting there thinking, yo, this woman is toxic, bro. I was literally thinking that. I was like, she's playing in my boy Peter's face. That's crazy. I'm like, she playing in my boy Peter's face, bro. She playing in his face. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna let him explain it in the video, but bruh,
He's so bad. Well, I'm gonna show you. I'm going to go through every toxic and manipulative thing she
yo,
did
Eli,
to
I'm
Peter
back.
Parker. And not
Welcome
just
back,
him
Upbeat.
either, but all the men she was with. And by the end of this video, you'll finally understand why she's the most toxic woman ever.
Treat me like what is. Don't get me dirty. Love on me.
Oh boy, yeah.
First, I'm gonna start it off with the original Spider-Man movie, Spider-Man 1. You would expect this being the first movie for it to be a little more calm, but no. She's a bad person. So first thing we see from her is that she stops the bus for Peter. You know, very nice.
At least she,
act,
I was about to say, at least she stopped the bus for my boy.
She's dating the bully. That pretty much negates any act of kindness she does for Peter or anybody else who gets bullied by him. And it's like, oh, maybe she doesn't know. No, she knows. He does it right in front of her, and she doesn't care. You think a little, Flash, stop. It's gonna do anything? Then after Peter gets his powers, we find out she doesn't have the best of dad, so makes total sense now. And Peter, being the good guy that he is, you know, he just tries to chop it up with her to cheer her up a little. And it was working too. I mean, look at the face. You could tell she was falling in love.
I gotta go.
Or not. And eventually she breaks up with Flash on graduation day of too, which is that's ruthless.
And
that's
then
like
she goes and dates Harry, bro. I'm not gonna lie. Harry's an L man's, by the way. I'm not gonna cap. Harry knew Peter liked MJ, but yet Harry gonna go and make a move on MJ because his excuse was, you never made a move, man. Nigga, what? What happened to bro code? Man, I wish my homie would, boy. I wish my homie would. My homie know I got a crush on somebody and he gonna go and make a move just because I was scared too. I wish you would, boy. I wish you would. It's gonna be a YNW Melly case. All right, man. All right, man.
Grandma, she has cancer on her.
I mean, he didn't. You gotta be quicker than that. But still, it's the principle. You my guy. You supposed to be my guy, though. It don't matter if I ain't make a move, bro. You supposed to be my guy. You know what I'm saying? You supposed to be my guy. I watched the first Spider-Man about 10 times and I still don't like her. I done watched it more than that.
Her birthday. That's foul. But I can't lie, that's not the worst thing she's even done yet. Because then she gets with Peter's best friend, Harry. But him getting with MJ was probably the worst decision he made. Because she does not care about him at all. So first thing she does is let Peter know that she's dating his best friend. And then she tells Peter, we should go out for lunch sometime.
Facts.
Don't tell Harry.
Facts.
Okay. Kinda really sus, but it's not
Facts.
cheap.
And then she cheated on Harry with Spider-Man. And then she cheated on Harry with Spider-Man. Bruh. That's like, bro, come on, bro. It doesn't matter if you like them and your friend knows that you can't get with them. Friend code 101. I'm telling you. That's what I'm saying, bro. What happened to the bro code, the friend code? What happened? We supposed to be gang. Whether you a guy or woman, we supposed to be gang. And you gonna go and talk to my crush just because I didn't make a move? I'm hitting you with the Rowley Jefferson after that. Don't call me. Don't come by my house. like what? Like Spider-Man isn't Peter. At the time, she didn't know that though. She didn't know that. You know what I'm saying? I saw this quote. It said, women want Spider-Man but walk past Peter Parker every day. I said, man, that's bars. I said, nigga, that's bars. You know what I'm saying?
I don't think people realize how messed up this kiss is. Okay, so 1, she doesn't know the dude. So she doesn't know it's Peter. So as a viewer, you shouldn't feel happy for Peter. She thinks she's kissing some other dude. 2, she's cheating on Harry. And 3, she doesn't know the dude. Again,
I ain't gonna lie. Open tongue kissing too? Open tongue kissing a dude you don't know is crazy, bro. That's crazy. That's crazy, bro.
And this is all
crazy
to say
work.
Thank you because he saved her once? You're telling me the homeless dude I gave money to yesterday should be trying to make out with me just because I gave him $1? And the worst part about this is that right before this, she was still flirting with Peter.
She
so it
was.
seemed like she was going to cheat regardless.
She
Peter
was.
asked how her and Harry were doing. She said, why so interested? Like, and the most messed up part is there is not an ounce of remorse in her face. We don't get to
Facts.
see her
That's
reflection on
joy.
her
That's
actions.
pure
If
joy
anything,
right
she's
there.
open about how much she loves Spider-Man. She was on the phone with Harry talking about,
Don't let the bed bugs.
She hung up on Harry, bro. I was like,
Harry's been
Do you know what's really fun? Making a website on with.
remember that video I seen yesterday and said you look like the singer?
not catch a
Yes.
break. Next thing
What
that
about
happened is
it?
that he walked in on Peter pretty much risen up his girl. And again, I gotta backtrack. Mary Jane came talking to Peter, who she knows for sure at this point. If she doesn't know, she's just who she knows for sure likes her. She came to him to talk about how much she loves Spider-Man while still dating Harry. And look how happy she is to talk about this. Like, what's wrong with you? Like, I'm glad Goblin kidnapped her because she deserved at least a little bit of bad karma for this. I don't even know how she survived this whole situation. Her forearm
You
strength
look
must
just
be
like
insane.
him.
Look
That
at
was you. That
catch.
was not
Look
me,
at it.
bro.
And then by the end of the first movie,
That was
when
not
her and
me.
Harry are broken up, she decides the best place for her to confess her feelings to Peter is at Harry's
Is
dad's
at
funeral.
Harry's dad's
Standing
funeral.
ovation. We're off to an amazing start. So at the end of the
Spider-Man
first movie,
2.
after Mary Jane confessed her feelings to Peter, he pretty much told her, I gotta do my own thing since I'm Spider-Man, but you don't know that, so I just gotta do my own thing. So the first time we see her is
I
at
ain't gonna
Peter's
cap.
birthday party.
I'm not gonna cap, bro. A lot of people say Spider-Man 2 is the best one out of the trilogy. Now that I went back and watched Spider-Man 1, because I used to say Spider-Man 1 was the best one. I might be with him. I might be with him. It's Spider-Man 3. I'm not gonna lie. I do got a soft spot in my heart for Spider-Man 3. I feel like Spider-Man 3 gets a lot of hate that it doesn't deserve. I feel like Spider-Man 3 is fire.
her, Harry, and Peter, which is like probably so awkward. I don't think I'd be able to do it. And Mary Jane starts this movie off hot. I cannot hold you. This is the most toxic she's ever been. So first thing she does is go up to Peter and try forcing him to confess that he loves her. She was busting out all the stops, the face touch, the eye contact, and she almost got him too. She had my boy Peter saying,
Oh boy, yeah.
MK Ultra levels of manipulation. But Peter held it down and didn't say a word.
And
He
then
confessed
she
anything.
tells him
And I
that
know
she's
this got
getting
her
married.
tight. Look at her face. And right after, she does one of the most petty things I've ever seen in cinema history. She immediately walks away and says, by the way, I'm seeing somebody. And just sits there and waits for my boy Peter's reaction. Do you know how messed up that is? Like, let that
Facts.
happen to me. I might just...
Bro, oh my, I didn't even, bro. Now I gotta go back and watch this. Now I gotta go back and finish the trilogy, bro. Now I gotta go back and finish the trilogy, bro. It's only right. I watched Spider-Man 1. I gotta go watch Spider-Man 2 now. Bro, imagine imagine your crush. Not even your crush. Imagine your lifetime, yeah, man, we just gonna call it crush. Imagine your lifetime crush freaking tells you, yo, do you love me or not? And instead of doing the Peter thing, what Peter did, you actually say yes. Imagine you said yes. You was like, yeah, I do. Well, I'm seeing someone. Huh? What? You what? That would have turned me to the Black Spider-Man right there. That would have turned me into the Black Spider-Man right there. Black Air Force Spider-Man right there. It would have been over. It would have been over. It would have been over with.
I woke up Chris Breezy.
Breezy's crazy.
So, you know, she has plays and stuff. And she really wanted Peter to go to hers. But, you know, Spider-Man stuff comes up and Peter wasn't able to make it. And MJ, well, she took this to the heart. Because next time she sees Peter, you know what happens? She agrees to get married to the dude just to get back at Peter. You know how messed up this is to Peter and to the guy she's with? He's just an innocent bystander who's getting in the way. Like, she's just using the man. There's that scene where she tells him to lay a certain way so she could kiss him and pretend like she's kissing Spider-Man, pretty much confirming that she's still thinking about Spider-Man and Peter while with this dude. Then later in the movie, she's telling Peter again, you love me, just say it, you love me. And when Peter tells her no, she's like, kiss me, go ahead, kiss me. Mind you, she's still engaged to the dude. The ring is literally right there. They show it in the shot.
I ain't gonna lie, that's a big diamond right there, bro. Peter comes that diamond big. What that nigga astronaut?
His Doc Ock that he's good again and all this stuff. The whole place starts collapsing on them and Peter's holding it up by himself, the whole place, and she's under him and she has the audacity to say, you do love me. Get out the way. At the end of the movie, after they do all this lovey-dovey confess love stuff, she does one of the most messed up things I've seen in my life. So at this point, we know the guy she's married to, Jameson, she doesn't love him. We know that. She's in love with Peter. So a normal person would call off the wedding and just get with Peter. But Mary Jane,
I remember what happened at the end. I remember. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. This man right here is making me go down memory lane. Everything is playing back in my head as he speaks, bro. I remember the end of the movie. At the end of the movie, Mary Jane literally on the altar runs out of the church and goes to Peter's apartment, bro. Imagine I'm the groom. Imagine I'm the groom. Don't spoil it, bro. These movies came out 15 years ago, bro. If you ain't seen these movies by now, it's over with. Bro, imagine you are the groom. You are this is the happiest day of your life. You like, yes, bro, I'm about to get married. I'm about to spend my life with my wife, bro. We about to start a family. You know what I'm saying? All types of junk. Imagine. And then in the middle of the vows, your supposed to be wife run out of the church to go to her real true love, bro. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I wouldn't even have no words. Bro. I'm not gonna lie. I ain't gonna say that. Never mind. I ain't gonna say that.
Be in this fantasy world where she gets to be
to
dramatic
get some spider D.
That's crazy. She waits to the day of their wedding and then just runs away to Peter, probably leaving the dude with years and years, and I'm talking years of emotional damage. Like, that man is DTB for life. He ain't trusting no one. And by the end of this movie, she confesses to Peter again, and she pretty much says they'll be together no matter what. Him being Spider-Man, him being Peter Parker, it doesn't matter. They're gonna get through it all together. And if you watch the third movie, you know that's cap.
The third movie? The third movie. Oh my goodness, the third movie. The third movie, she was really playing with my boy, bro. The third movie, she was really playing with my boy, but he was playing back, though. She was really playing with my boy, but he was playing back. Now, I ain't gonna cap. I'm not an advocate for playing emotional games. I'm not an advocate for it. But in Peter's sense, I'm an advocate for it. I'm not I'm just, you know, it's fiction, bro. Like, let me, you know, I can't indulge in fiction like y'all. Come on, bro.
War of Adventures is officially available on both mobile and PC with Google Play Games.
From a cinematic standpoint and from the Mary Jane standpoint, this is probably the worst one. Still my favorite though. So at the beginning of this movie, Mary Jane's still an actress, but now she's like big, like Lizzo, fame-wise. And her and Peter are truly
Lizzo
in
is
love
crazy.
now. Like nothing could go wrong. Peter was even ready to get engaged and
Yep.
everything. But then, you know, it's Mary Jane, so nothing could ever be normal in a relationship. She gets fired, which wasn't her fault, okay? That's normal. But normally people who get fired don't start to envy their partner, because that's exactly what Mary Jane does.
Oh, she
starts to
was
get mad at
hating.
Peter for being Spider.
She did start hating. She did start hating. I remember that. She started hating. But in the beginning, her hate wasn't justified. But after what he's about to say coming up, the hate was justified. The hate was definitely justified.
Spider-Man, when in the last movie she literally just accepted that he was Spider-Man and there are things that come with being Spider-Man. So now she's jealous? But let me slow down. I'm not gonna act like Mary Jane is all bad because Peter was tweaking in this movie. He really kissed Gwen Stacy
Right
in a crowd
here.
full of people.
Right
You know,
here. This moment right here. Peter, I can't condone this, bro. I can't condone this.
his girlfriend is right there. Like he just said bye to her a second ago and he still kissed her in front of everyone. And I thought he would apologize. I honestly did, but he just said, oh, that's just a girl from class. This man is the worst gaslighter on the planet. Mary Jane is still a L though, because when she was mad at Peter, she had the audacity to tell him that's our kiss. When she was doing the same thing in the last movie with her fiance. Mary Jane eventually actually
But at the
forgives
same
Peter.
time, she
Not
wasn't
being
dating.
petty.
She wasn't dating Peter at that time, though. So really, you know, you can't. Yeah, she was playing with old boy feelings, but she kissed her fiance. That ain't, you know, what's wrong with that?
At all. She comes to him saying she wants
She
to be
kissed
there for
Spider
him, and she
Gwen,
knows he made a
Andrew
mistake
Gwen.
and she forgives him. And like I said, Peter was tweaking
mean
this
he
movie.
did?
He literally hits her with a okay.
That
I don't
was-
need
that
your
wasn't
help.
that
And since
same
Peter
Gwen,
was being
though.
so rude to Mary
It's a
Jane,
different
she
Gwen.
thought that the only way to get back at him was to go back to her old ways. So she cheats on him with Harry.
I woke up Chris Breezy.
I would say I didn't see this coming, but she cheats on someone in every single Spider-Man movie. She is literally 3 for 3. So then now
3
Peter
for
comes
3s.
to apologize to her. This is so toxic. He starts saying he loves her.
Isn't
and
that
she's like,
Gwen
"No,
Stacy?
we
Yeah,
can't be
it is,
together.
but-
No.
There's someone else.
You know,
I've fallen in love with someone else.
I woke up Chris.
But it turns out it was Harry who was behind it all, and he just wanted to demoralize.
oh
Peter.
yeah,
She
I
did actually
remember
cheat
that.
on him.
I remember that. But yeah, she still cheated. But at the same time, Harry was trying to get back at Peter because he found out he was Spider-Man, and you know what I'm saying, he wanted to get revenge for his dad, blah blah blah. You know, go watch the movie if you haven't. I ain't gonna lie. If you haven't seen this movie already, what are you doing?
That was real. So now to get back at MJ, yo, this back and forth never stops. Peter takes Gwen Stacy to the bar where MJ
I
works
never
and
liked
just
James
starts,
Franco.
just starts
Literally,
dancing with
this
her.
is like
Definitely
the
most
only
cringe
movie.
sequence in the movie.
the-
Gwen Stacy
these are the
honestly
only
deserves so
movies
much
that I
better
really
in
like
every
James
single
Franco
movie.
in.
If it's not her back getting broken or her best friend dying, it's this. And I know I made that Chris Breezy joke a second ago, but Peter actually slaps her.
Crazy work. Giving
Eventually,
an
again,
applause
Mary
for
Jane
that
gets
is
kidnapped.
crazy.
And again, she saves herself. I'm telling you all that forearm strength. And both of her exes team up to stop the villains. Harry dies though, so I guess she chose the right one. So the movie ends with Peter and MJ, I guess, forgiving each other or something. I don't know, it's pretty vague. They just kind of hold hands and smile at each other. And I could presume they lived happily ever after. As y'all can
They
see
did not.
though, the 2002 MJ is clearly the most toxic woman ever. But it's not just her. All Mary Janes are like this. There's a 1994 MJ. She
Zendaya's
was
wasn't.
crazy. She literally
Zendaya's wasn't. Well, technically Zendaya not Mary Jane. She's just MJ. Like if you look up Zendaya's character's name in the new Spider-Mans, her name not even Mary Jane Watson. It's what is it, bro? It's something, bro. So technically Zendaya's MJ. Technically Zendaya's Mary Jane, but she not Mary Jane. It's Michelle Jones. Yeah, it's Michelle Jones Watson, not Mary Jane Watson. So technically it's MJ, but it's not MJ. You know?
jumped off a building so Peter could prove that he loved her. And then there was that one time she got sent to another dimension and she eventually came back, but it turned out that wasn't her. That was a water clone, which makes sense because Mitch is the real MJ actually got remarried in the other dimension to a dude named Paul and forgot about Peter Parker. Then there's a new MJ, Zendaya, who I wasn't gonna mention at all, but as I was recording this video, the trailer for her new movie came out. And clearly, she's the worst one of all. I really thought she was super innocent, but no, she was getting tag teamed in that trailer. Mary Jane being
Bro,
a
you
thought
can't,
has to be a
bro,
canon
come
event.
on,
My
man.
condolences go out to Tom Holland. As I said earlier, though, MJ is the most toxic woman in the universe. My fellas watching this, try to avoid women like this, because even if you get in the world, the second they go to another dimension, they'll leave you for a guy named Paul. And moral of the
I'm
story,
not gonna lie, getting left for a guy named Paul gotta be the worst feeling ever. I ain't gonna cap though. Like, all trolling aside, bro. All trolling aside, getting left for a guy named Paul gotta be the worst feeling ever. Like, you couldn't even get a nigga with a unique name, bro. You left me for a Paul, bro. That ain't even no hate to Pauls, bro. I used to be cool with a nigga named Paul, bro. Back in second grade, my boy Paul, bro, he was tight. I hope Paul doing all right. I ain't spoke to Paul since second grade, but I hope he doing all right. But bro, imagine if someone left you for a guy named Bill, bro. Paul, Bill, Kevin, Dave. I ain't gonna lie. Shout out my nigga Dave, bro. My nigga Dave at my old job, bro. We was tight, but I ain't gonna lie, bro. If I ever got left for a nigga named Dave, that was his nickname though. His full name wasn't Dave, but that's what, you know, that was his nickname. Eli. All right, bro. Anyways, yo, man, that was my reaction to the most toxic woman ever, bro. Let me know your thoughts down in the comments. Leave a like, subscribe, tap into the other channels. Come join us live on Twitch, and I'll holler at y'all next time.